Hello and welcome to the last stage of Bohemia Orienteering 2023. We are looking at our runner in category H40. This is a handicapped start, so he managed to get into that group. So the way it works, when he will finish, when he reaches the finish at his position, that's the position he will end up. And we know that there is a runner behind him around 20 seconds. So he's off to the start, off to the maps, and let's see how he will cope with this last race. Now he should basically turn to the right already, I guess, but seems like he's not really sure where to go, and well, he should check his compass, right? Now, wow, where he is going? Okay, so he's doing his first mistake. That's stupid. Okay, this is the classic 180 mistake. He didn't orient his map correctly. Now the map is not really helping him because he has this non-runnable vegetation on both sides. So if he would run to the right direction, he would have this non-runnable vegetation, this big forest on his left side, but he didn't realize that. Now he might have gotten confused by not reaching some features on the map, and he realized he went off the right direction. So now he turned around, going back. This was I wouldn't say it was a huge mistake, but it definitely cost him that 30 or 40 second lead on to his opponent that was starting after him. Now losing some more time by mapping here. Well, he may still catch him if he is fast enough and not hesitating. Okay, seems that now it's quite clear for him where to run, so he's going along this thick forest on his left, and next point will be the big road. He's closing in. He's really pushing. You can see that he's running pretty fast, which will cost him some of his strength. Now it seems that he's heading a little bit to the left, so he's trying to reach that footpath on the left near the underground clearing. So then he will continue on that side, and then he will probably hit the footpath that is going to the right, which is okay. That seems easy for navigation, and you can focus more on running and running fast. So now he's closing into the crossroad, cross path, and as I said, he's trying to go along this footpath, and then he will try to reach the fake vegetation where is his control. And he's comfortably reaching the control now. Now the next control, well, I guess he will try to avoid the clearings and the fake vegetation there, so he will just try to run through the normal forest for easy running. And then I would say, well, it's easy. He should get to the main road and then follow along the road, and yeah, he can try to go straight. It shouldn't be too difficult. Let's meet him there. So now he reached a point where he could go a little bit more to the left, but it looks like he's trying to aim for the main road or the bigger road there, just to make his life easier, so he doesn't have to run through all this vegetation, which can be difficult to run on. So you can see he's now kind of tired and trying to catch his breath because he was just walking for a while. Now you should see the road. Okay, now he's on the road. Let's see how he will cope with the rest of this, how he will attack the control, let's say. So we see now he's trying to attack the control, but as you see, he's not really going into the right direction. He should be going more to the right. So this doesn't really help him. I guess he will end up on the road again, and then he will orienteer himself. Okay, now he's almost going back. He's just looking for the road. Yeah, that seems to be easier way. He should have just follow the road all along. It would be much easier for him. Now I guess he probably sees the control soon. You will see the control soon. Yeah, there it is. Now it's just a matter of, okay, he favors his opponent. Now, yeah, this is, now he's going back, that's alright. Now why he's turning, I don't know. I guess he thought that he will see this post for the gamekeepers, and because he didn't see it, he ran back, thinking that he's in the wrong direction. Now again, so he lost like 30 seconds here. This is unfortunate for him. Well, happens. He's now, he now has to catch up again with his opponent. Shouldn't be too difficult. He just needs to get to the main road around this valley. It's even possible that these guys are running to the same control as he is, and in front of these guys is his opponent, so that he knows that he's running the correct way. Now they all started to attack the control. Let's see how they will cope with that. It's a cliff or small cliff somewhere around here. Okay, this looks pretty dangerous, but somehow he managed. Now to control 4, this might be, there might be a choice to go back to the road around non-runnable forest, which is ahead of him, or he can go down under that forest, let's say. So then he will have to climb up again. I think that this wasn't a really good choice, but well, it was an option. So now, okay, we see him getting to attack the control, which is somewhere in this valley. The footpath guided him in there. He's checking the map, but still pushing, still trying to run. And this seems correct, so he should continue with confidence. It doesn't seem that he's too confident, because he's checking the map and validating his progress. Maybe he thought that he will see the control sooner, but well, as we can see, there is some vegetation, so that obstructs the view. Now closing in to control 3. Now he has two choices. He can go down through this valley and then to the left, climb up and over the top, or he can go to the right, all along around the hill, along the footpath. So let's see. I guess that if he goes to the left, it will be definitely shorter, right? So I would advise to go that way, but as we have seen, his confidence is not that high, so he's probably going to take the longer route along the footpaths because he's a good runner, so he will manage it, but it will cost him more of his strength, or yeah, how to call it. Well, now he's pretty fast going down. Let's see how he will cope to climb up again. I think this wasn't a really good decision, because it's definitely longer and he has to climb up anyways, so maybe it's not that steep, but it's the same height anyways.
Yes. I don't know if along the ridge, maybe. Yeah.
As you have seen, so he was running as much as he could, but it took him a while to get to the rocks, to the edge, of this mountain. Now he's just following along. It can be difficult because all these can be distracting, all these features there. So let's see. Now he's obviously checking the map, which is slowing him down. Now the other guy who he surpassed previously caught up on him. Now again checking where he is. So he should be pretty close now. Maybe not see it. Okay, so it will be the other pass through or shoot. So just a little bit longer, buddy. Go on, go on. So obviously the route choice was not ideal. It took quite a while to get to his control, but no.
Oh, okay.
His choice was his choice. He knows his fitness, so
yes.
he was probably betting on that. Now going along these rocks, and this terrain seems to be a little bit hard, so he cannot really utilize his running abilities. Now we can see his opponent in the green shirt. This guy was... He lost him on control number 3, and now he caught up on him on control number 6. So this guy has taken different route and faster one. So now there is a long section to control number 7. Apparently they both stopped to plan their route. I guess it makes sense to, let's just say, go around, and I guess that's the choice he made, because he's going down. Otherwise he would be, you know, climbing up again and going around the volleys. Or through the volleys, let's say. Control number 7. Well, makes sense to go around like he does. It kind of follows the direction of the control numbering, right? And just, you know, you just flow along the numbers.
Yeah.
So he reached the other valley. It looks like he's going up the valley. I don't know why. Maybe there was some obstruction in the map. I think it doesn't make sense to go up. So maybe he just missed the footpath to the cemetery. And he will be going
Do hajzlu, proč se tam
back
nemůže?
to the village.
Já tam stejně zkusím.
Yeah, let's see. This part is tricky because he's at the edge of the map. So it's not really clear which route to take or where to turn. Let's see how he will make it. Okay, yeah, maybe it was a lucky guess now, but he managed to get to the right road. Now it will take him a while again to get to control 7. It's probably another, maybe even a kilometer. So he reached the open land there, getting to his approaching his control. Now he can just run along the forest onto the on this meadow. Let's see. Oh, it must be pretty exhausting, right? And he was running all along. Now he had to climb a little bit, and even a little climb can slow you down a lot. This seems unnecessarily early to get into the forest. He could just went along the meadow a little further. Now this is quite obvious. This doesn't seem hard for him. It's just a matter of physicality to get to the control. So as we have seen, he punched it, and now he again has to climb up to the hill, over it, to the control number 8. He can use that not heavy, but thicker vegetation patch, go along or around it, and then pick the direction with his compass. Shouldn't be too difficult. So far so good. As I said, he passed that green patch, and now he's walking, apparently a little bit exhausted, and yeah, the direction is correct, so let's see if he will hit the control precisely. Now we've seen he was checking his map again, but he's pretty close to the control now. There is this other guy, so it can be easy. It's funny, like this control is just for one man and one man only. Now he should climb up, but I don't know why he's going downwards. Now he even fell, so now it's pointless to climb up back again, right? So he's just running through this, slope full of vegetation. He could have climbed up and just run, but instead he's just walking. Well, at least he will rest a little bit. Now, other runners took similar approach, although this one was running from the opposite direction, so I can't really tell. Okay, so he sees the control. And here is the other guy who was also at the previous control, so apparently going below the rocks or over the top, it made no difference. Now the other control is across that valley, so actually across the two of the valleys, so he has to go around the first one that is right ahead of him now, and then there is this other valley. I guess he could go through that other valley because the contours are suggesting that the slope is not that big to reach control 10. Let's see. Okay, so he will probably go through this forest trying to hit the valley, similar as this guy in front of him. Now I don't really know what went through his head and why he decided to go around. Maybe just maybe he was scared of the valley, although this is really not necessary. He is fast, but not that fast as he would be if he would went straight. Now we can see that he was able to run all the way, and also he's running now through this forest, but this was a long way. He spent quite a lot of time just running, and I think like maybe 2 minutes lost just to run around this valley, and quite unnecessarily. So this was again a mistake. I guess now he can see that the volley was not that difficult to run up, and he can just beat his head and call himself a fool for running all around. Well, let's see how he will cope with control number 11. So far it seems that he will go straight.
Já vezmu to tady po cestě.
Much needed refreshment. Let's see how he will continue. I guess he can go even along the roads. It will be a longer distance, but at least he will not have to check the map that much. As we have seen, he's not very confident in the navigation, so this was quite expected that he will go this way. To je ten první. Tohle druhý. Okay, so now I think we can say that he ran quite well, and this was the easier choice, easier route choice. So, and he managed it well. So that's why he's usually deciding in going around volleys and features. And you see, he's at the control probably the same time as the guy who he met at the refreshment station. Now again he should get back to the road and around all this mess that is in front of him. Instead he decided to go straight, which is some mistake. This is a mistake he made. I don't know why he did it. This doesn't make any sense. I don't know why. Maybe he wanted to go around the hill along the contours, but then should go more to the right. Instead he's going into this valley through all this vegetation. This is just why he's making his life so difficult. I don't know. Maybe he's too exhausted. Now he's lost even. You see, so now he's climbing back because he tries to avoid this vegetation. Alright. So let him run, because this is hurting my eyes. This choice. This is so stupid. Okay. I guess he's just telling himself what a fool he is. Now he has to, face the consequences of your choices. This was absolutely unnecessary. Now he has to go through these clearings and undergrowth, vegetation, making himself more underconfident. Yeah, now he's not even following the direction he took, so he's going around. This will, just add up to all the time. He's not even running, probably exhausted.
Sorry.
But it seems that, well, at least he got back some of the confidence. He knows where he is. Now he is attacking the control a little bit too early. He's in this
73.
small depression, or is it a volley?
No,
I don't know.
80.
Now he's a little bit lost. But probably he found himself. Okay, he's trying to read the map again. Now, okay, this seems the correct direction, so let's see. Okay, again, this is too early, then he's going back. So he will have to try again, because now he's going back to where he was. Okay.
Shit, where is it?
Very difficult to watch this kind of footage when we know that he's going back again.
$80?
80.
Yeah, I am also 80. Ale nemůžu ji najít.
Ale 73 tam.
Možná jestli to 73 tady to údolíčko, tak to by mělo být.
73 je tady.
Máš 80? Co? Kde je tamhle dole?
Now here is his opponent in the green t-shirt telling him that the control is that direction. So now he knows that it must be somewhere there.
Já jsem to musel
But where?
tu
So
80 minout někde.
it seems that he just needed to run a little bit further, right? A little bit. Now he's again
Bude tady asi zatím.
trying to see it.
Jo, tady je 80.
Okay, so here it is. Okay, control number 13, so let's go to control number 13. He's taking the same path as his opponent, going back
80?
uphill
No,
and then to the road,
Jo, tak to nevím, kde. To jsem neviděl.
and then yeah, let's get back to him when he will get there. Here, somewhere here. Then down there is 80. So when there are roads, he can be fast and it's easy for him to navigate. So he's keeping up with this approach. Apparently he's not that bad of an orienteer because he managed to find the right, I don't know how to call it. Is it a ridge or form line or... But the vegetation is not really suitable for a running. You can't see anything in front of you. So this will be a tough one to get there. Okay, now we see that there are other runners around, so he should be close to his control. It must be somewhere here in this thick vegetation. Oh, cool. He did it. Now this is tough decision how to get to control 14. You basically don't want to get back through the vegetation, but you have to. And now he can go straight the way he is going, or he can turn to his left, climb up to the road and go around all the vegetation. Apparently he will do just that, because climbing through these little trees, not fun.
Jsem si něco chytnout. Občerstvovačka. Dobrý.
Did he took a sip again? Yeah, it seems so. Now there is the feeder for the animal that can help him. but we don't see it. Neither does he. So he will have to just guess it, go to the forest and find his control. Kind of snaky way how to get there, but he got there. Good for him. There is his opponent again, so at least he knows that he's on a good track. Okay, control 15, that's through this valley, and he needs to climb up the ridge because the control is on the other side of that ridge.
Jo!
As we see, he's apparently, just chasing up his opponent here. The slope is pretty steep, so none of them is running. They're just climbing up, catching up the breath. And yeah, his opponent went, let's say, a little bit too early into the hill, so they might attack the control a little bit too early, I guess. as I said, they attacked the control too early. Now they are going along this slope. It's not too difficult, but definitely not an easy to run. If they would have stayed on top, they could have been running probably. Now they are just walking, you know. So they are closing in. The control is there. Okay. Fine. So now to control number 16. Again, there is nothing really difficult. There is not much of a route choice. Basically, you need to get to the main road and then along that thick forest I can see a small pond or some kind of water there. So after that I would go right into the hill. You have to climb it along the footpath, so this will be difficult, I mean physically demanding. As we can see, it's really demanding. They are now just, you know, walking, maybe fast walking, but it's still it's not a run, you know. And this is his opponent. He knows that he has to beat him. So this is a nice fight, and we will see some finish, I guess. It seems that our runner is he even tried to run a little bit, so he gained maybe a couple meters, but again he's advancing slowly now. he's going around these small tops and around the volley there. That should be easy. There is nothing much how to improve it here. He can maybe run faster, but who knows how he feels. There is his opponent again. That should motivate him a little bit. Now we see that he's really trying to gain some meters, but he's still falling behind his opponent. Let's see who will win. This really becoming an interesting finish. We can see that they are both strong runners. Let's see who will have more strength to the finish. Now there is his opponent again. It seems that he's losing, so his opponent has probably more strength. He's really pushing. Now this is not a decisive moment yet, but as you can see, this is the last control, and his opponent basically started sprinting, and he is not good at sprint. I mean, our runner is not good at sprint, so this will be maybe 10 seconds, maybe 15 seconds, and loss of one place. Well, we could see that our runner is physically fit and good, but he did a big mistake on number 1 at least. Then going to control 5 all around that hill, that wasn't a good decision either. Control 12 was total disaster, and then then he was, lost. Anyways, let's see what he will tell us. Overall, probably happy.
Velká chyba na jedničku. Běžel jsem na druhou stranu, severo-jižní chyba prostě. A byl tam podobný hustník. A já jsem si nezorientoval mapu, takže jsem běžel naopak. Tam 2 dobrý, 3, tam mě zmátly ty cesty, já jsem na 3 zaváhal. 4, myslím, že blbej postup, že jsem to měl oběhnout to údolí, nebo co to tam bylo, já jsem zase vběhl do údolí, pak jsem musel do kopce. A našel jsem to. 5 jsem měl jít víc dál, já jsem to hledal moc brzo. 6 dobrý, 7 obíhačka úplně dokola s podem. 8 jsem asi našel docela dobře, stejně tak 9, to jsem šel sporem. 10, to jsem šel takhle naokolo po těch cestách, oběh jsem to celý až přes ty občerstvovačky. Možná to nebylo nutné, to údolí bylo mělké, to jsem možná mohl napřímo se běhnout a vyběhnout, to bylo zbytečné to obíhat. 11 jsem našel, dobře, ale 12 jsem si měl oběhnout, vyběhnout si zpátky na cestu a nervat se tam těma 3 blblýma hustníkama. ale 12 jsem hledal jsem ji moc brzo a nedoběhl jsem až k ní, šel jsem dobře, ale nedoběhl jsem až k ní. 13 to jsem oběhl, jsem našel dobře, ale vydrbat se těma husníkama zase na cestu jsem to oběhl pak. 14 dobrá, tam jsem se pak chytl Jindřicha a s ním jsem to doběhl v podstatě až do konce. Ne, nepředběhl jsem ho, už jsem neměl chvíli. Ale dobrý závod, no. Škoda té chyby na začátku.